tribute to Meatloaf. Hello everybody, it's Tom here from the Company Code, author, educator and public speaker. Guys, today is rather sombre number really. Today we celebrate and pay tribute to the rock singer Meatloaf. Guys, for those of you that know me off this channel, you know that I like an array of music. I'm very, very eclectic with my taste in music. I like all sorts. But this man has left us, and he's left us with a really great impression, in my opinion. We cannot fault in any way, shape or form what he has done. Okay? He has completely and utterly done many, many things in his life. He didn't start off with the best in life. He had a very tough upbringing actually. His real name is Marvin Lee Aday. His father was an alcoholic and was very hard on him, very, very. He struggled for many, many years growing up. Perhaps then the rebel was born, and with that came the job that he fitted in so well, yeah. And then he was given the nickname Meatloaf. Given the nickname Meat by his dad and Loaf by one of his football coaches, and it stuck. And from then on, that was what he was known as, Meatloaf. He's collaborated with so many artists. I could list, famously Cher on one video in particular, one song. And his music spans generations, and he's got generations of fans. He also did a lot of writing with Jim Steinbeck, who did a lot of his musical production. And he's created a unique sound. Yes, it's rock and roll, but it's like rock and roll in an orchestral sense. That in itself is really strange, but it works very, very well. He was one of a kind, and I got to be honest, the sort of person that really shows the rest of the world what it is to be you. And what I mean by that is be yourself. And that's what I admire about the man, Meatloaf. He was him. He was himself, and no one else was ever going to take that away from him. He didn't conform. He didn't conform right to the end of his life. Meatloaf died due to COVID complications. He would not wear a mask. He would not conform. Some would say stupidly, but he stuck to his guns. It's what is his choice, and he made it his own choice, He will never be forgotten. I don't think so. He will never be forgotten because he's an inspiration to anybody out there that thinks that I'm never going to make it, I don't fit this, I'm never going to make it, I don't fit that. With no disrespect to anybody that's died, and particularly no disrespect to him, in this day and age he wouldn't have done what he did, because we are too image conscious. We are too obsessed with how something looks, rather than with music it should all be about how somebody sounds, and his voice was incredible. So therefore he should be celebrated for his musical talents. We shouldn't be looking at him for how he looks. It shouldn't matter. Doesn't matter anyway. Let's be honest. He was a father, a husband, a friend to many, and well respected within the industry. And tonight I salute Marvin Lee Aday, Meatloaf. I'll never forget that video. I will do anything for love as a kid watching it and thinking, wow, this is full on. This is amazing though. But I know, and you all know as well, that he rocked right until the end of his life. And it is sad really that we didn't get another 5-10 years out of him, and I think he's the sort of person who would have probably gone until he was unable to go, until the doctor says, look, you've got to stop. And even then he'd have probably still done it, because that's just him. He typifies what it is to be a rock and roll artist, a strong individual that does not conform, and I've got to admire him for everything that he's done, you know. I won't say I'm an avid fan, but I respect his work. My uncle is a massive fan, and I know that he's devastated right now because his hero's gone. But like any musician, you live forever through your work, I guess. And Meatloaf will. His unique sound is one of a kind, and it's something we should celebrate. So tonight I say thank you for Meatloaf. Thank you for all the wonderful work you did. Thank you for being you. Thank you for rocking, basically. Guys, this is my first video of the week. First of 3. Thank you all ever so much for listening. I really appreciate your time and energy spent here on my channel. Thank you kindly. First video of 3. What do you know of Meatloaf? Are you a fan of his music? What are your thoughts really on the music industry compared to then when he started out and now? Do you agree that perhaps because of the bias we put on image these days, it would have been very difficult for him to break through? Or do you think that his unique style would maybe have actually given him the edge over some? It's one of those we'll never know, I guess. Remember to hit that subscribe button down below and leave me a thumbs up and a like. And let's hear that bell sign go ding dong so you know when my next content's out. Until then, I want to say thank you all ever so much for listening. Really appreciate your time and energy spent here on my channel. We'll be back with my second video of the week in a couple of days' time. Until then, take care of yourselves and bye for now.